are back with another banger. So please smash that like button, you guys, and subscribe. And yeah, man, we're gonna be talking this boxing today here at Corley's Boxing. Oh man, Gervonta Davis. I just finished watching the fight, and wow, man, it was wild, man. He definitely said some things, man, that I was like, wow. I was fight George Camboso next, man. I didn't think that it could happen because they were screaming Tevin, Dev Haney and this, that, and the third. But you got to understand, Gervonta Davis, and he's had the IBF strap before, and that's the strap that George Camboso has, and Lou DiBella, which is Richard Come's and excuse me, promoter. He pretty much said that Richard Coleman could have that fight next, but they're working on a Gervonta Davis fight. So let's see, let's see what Lou DiBella has stored up, man. Because Lou DiBella has Richard Coleman and George Camboso. Smash that like button as soon as you guys come in here, you guys. But you got to understand right now, you guys, the 135-pound division is on fire. Right now, you guys, the 135-pound division is on fire. A lot of good fighters at the 135-pound division. And man, I want to see the best fight the best. I want to see the best fight the best. Don't you guys want to see the best fight the best? I want to see the best fight the best. And so yeah, man. George Camboso uh Gervonta Davis next, you guys. If Gervonta Davis can get by Isaac Cruz, which is a shorter fighter, um, very explosive fighter. We've seen when he gets a guy hurt, he can definitely finish him. He has that killer instinct. But we'll see. We'll see. You know. But yeah, man, we might have a couple good fights in store for you guys, man. And then Gervonta Davis could possibly fight Devin Haney next. You never know. I mean, you guys, so many different ways about this. Chin Smoke, what's going on, my brother? How's everything going? I hope everything's going good, Chin Smoke. Salute to Chin Smoke and everybody else watching. But yeah, man, it's looking like, and Gervonta Davis has a message, excuse me, to Teofimo Lopez, and his message that he was saying to Teofimo Lopez and his father is that they look like they overlooked, you know, Teofimo Lopez overlooked George Camboso. And his dad, he said his dad didn't help the situation pretty much, and he said his dad is with it too, and it's pretty much a collective effort of a f up. You know what I mean? And it's just like, Gervonta Davis, in that interview, shout out to Fight Hype. He said some things, man. I'm pretty sure he watched the whole fight, and I'm pretty sure Al Heyman called Lou DiBella once finding out that George Camboso is Lou DiBella's fighter. He called Lou DiBella and probably was like, hey, if my guy beats Isaac Cruz, this weekend on Sunday night, can we make a fight with, the newly crowned, unified, you know, okay? Because you can't say undisputed because he's got three of the four belts. They're saying that the WBC is a franchise champion, so some people recognize it, some people don't. Me and Beebs went for hours about this situation and about what we think about this, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. You know, listen, George Camboso is a good fighter, but I really think he's dog food for the top guys. Like Gervonta Davis. I even think a healthy Lomachenko could beat George Camboso. I really do, man. I'm not trying to say anything negative to about George Camboso. I respect him on his win. I think he did a hell of a job. And kudos to him for winning, the two titles, three or four titles, depending on how you look at it. But You got to defend those belts, and you got a lot of see. George Kambosos was a wolf, and he fought another wolf in Teofimo Lopez. He beat that wolf, but there's other wolves out there. There's other wolves out there. You got to understand. You know, wolves, wolves, wolves travel in a pack. So you got to understand, man. Where are the other wolves at? You got Teofimo Lopez. He just got knocked off. Okay. You got George Kambosos, which is a new wolf. People didn't think that this guy was gonna come out of nowhere like this and win, and he did. And so, shout out to Edward in the chat. Smash that like button, Edward. Let's get these likes up, man. But a lot of people didn't think he was gonna come out of there like that. A lot of people didn't think that George Kambosos was gonna come out of that fire and come victorious, man. But it was a knockdown, drag out fight. Both fighters got knocked down. It was a very entertaining fight. And moving forward, you guys, we gotta see, man, because listen, man, this 135-pound division is lighting up, man. And pretty much Gervonta Davis told Teofimo Lopez, his father, and him, I think y'all overlooked him, pretty much, and who's to say that, but I think a lot of that had to do with Teofimo Lopez's personal life. He broke up with his wife, weeks or months leading up into the fight, and I think that had a lot to do with it, man. His son was only 12 days old, and he wasn't with his wife leading up into the biggest. Well, we didn't think it was the biggest fight of his career, but it turned out to be one of the biggest fights of his career because he lost. And for Teofimo to think he won that fight, he's a fighter. I understand, having confidence and stuff like that, man. But you could, man, you could possibly see it a draw, but that's giving Teofimo every close round, And I just think truly that, I truly think that, Teofimo Lopez, he got out muscled in that fight, man. I think when he knocked down George Kambosos, which he should have finished him, George Kambosos came back and showed the heart of a motherfucking lion. You know what I'm saying? It's just straight up, dude. It's straight up, dude. You get hurt that bad in the ninth and 10th round and come back, I think it was in the 10th, and come back in the 11th and win it and win the round after getting knocked on your ass, and you get back up after this guy's ready to finish you, and you get back up and you win in the very next round, dude, that's hard, man. That's fucking hard, dude. That's why I watch this fucking. That's why I watch this sport called boxing, because of shit like that, George Kambosos got knocked down in the 10th round, I believe, or the 9th, 10th round, got up off his ass, okay, and won the next round. That's hard, dude. Crypto Colors, salute, smash that like button. You already know how we rock it. Let's get it. But that's hard, man. That's heart and determination. Hard to teach that, man. Hard to teach that. A lot of people say you got it or you don't. George Kambosos got that motherfucker. Now we'll see if he loses it with all the fame and the riches and that comes with those belts. His next payday will be his highest payday by far, tenfold. George Kambosos' next payday will be fucking probably 4 times as much as that $1.5 million opponent type of money he got. He's the champion now. He's the real champion now. People are, saluting George Kambosos, and they're acknowledging him for having a great performance against, what a lot of you guys thought was the best 135-pounder in the world. A lot of you guys out there thought that, Teofimo Lopez going into the George Kambosos fight was the best 135-pounder out there. I truly don't think that, but that's what a lot of you guys thought. But like I said, I always said that Gervonta Davis was one of the best at 135 pounds. I respect Teofimo Lopez for having those belts, but I've always said Gervonta Tank Davis is the one to watch out for, in my personal opinion. Hey, you guys can have some of you guys might think Devin Haney's that guy. Some of you guys might think Teofimo Lopez was that guy. You'll never admit it now that he lost. because that's how you guys do. Some of you guys and women, you women too. We not just choosing, but it's all good. You guys can go back and look at all my videos. I've always said Gervonta Davis was top dog or one of the top dogs at 135 pounds. Always. But yeah, man, I just wanted to do this quick live, man. Teofimo Lopez, the one that told him to get out there. You just won the round. Obviously, clearly everybody thought he lost that round. His dad was, but he came. Teofimo Lopez came back to the corner. His dad clearly said, "You won that round," which hey, they might have thought they won the round. Beebs, everybody, all the boxing guys that I talked to said you know, when he said that was just pretty much false. So all I'm saying is, you know, definitely try to hire, maybe not a brand new coach, but hire a coach that y'all might have went to camp with before, or he might have did some work with Teofimo Lopez when his dad wasn't around.